would just be too embarrassing for everyone. All his colleagues staring at me. Her staring at me. What am I going to do?
Replace him with someone else. The great thing about really unsuitable men is that they're not in short supply. Nikki thrust the tray into the hands of her apoplectic boss and slipped her arm through Holly's. Breathe deeply. In and out. That's it. Good. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to sashay into that royal box and kiss that sexy, wicked prince. If you're going to fall for an unsuitable man, at least make sure he's a rich, powerful one. The king of them all, or in this case, the prince. Apparently he's a world-class kisser. Go for it. Tangling tongues at Twickenham. That would shock Eddie. It would shock the prince, too. Giggling despite her misery, Holly withdrew her arm from her friend's. I think one major rejection is enough for 1 week, thanks. If I'm not thin and blonde enough for the managing director of Pet Palace, I'm hardly going to be thin and blonde enough to attract a playboy prince. It's not one of your better ideas. What's wrong with it? Straight from one palace to another. Nikki gave a saucy wink. Undo a few buttons. Go into the president's suite and flirt. It's what I'd do. Fortunately, she isn't you. Sylvia's cheeks flushed with outrage as she glared at Nikki. And she'll keep her buttons fastened. Quite apart from the fact I don't pay you girls to flirt, Prince Casper's romantic exploits are getting out of hand. And I've had strict instructions from the palace. No pretty waitresses. No one likely to distract him, especially no blondes. That's why I picked you in the first place, Holly. Red hair and freckles. You're perfect. Holly flinched. Perfect. Perfect for melting into the background. She lifted a hand and touched her unruly red hair, dragged into submission with the liberal use of pins. Then she thought of what lay ahead, and her battered confidence took another dive. The thought of walking into the president's suite made her shrink. Sylvia, I really don't want to do this. Not today. I just don't feel... I'm having... What? A bad hair day? A fat day? Frankly, it was a battle to decide which of her many deficiencies was the most pronounced. They're all going to be thin, blonde, rich and confident. All the things she wasn't. Her hands shaking, Holly removed the tray of empty glasses from her boss's hands. I'll take these back to the kitchen. Nikki can serve the royal party. I don't think I can stand them looking at me as if I'm nothing. If you're doing your job correctly, they shouldn't be looking at you at all. Unknowingly echoing Holly's own thoughts, Sylvia removed the tray from her hands so violently that the glasses jangled again. Then she thrust the tray back at Nikki. You take these glasses back to the kitchens. Holly, if you want to keep this job, you'll get up to the president's suite right now, and no funny business. You wouldn't want to attract his attention anyway. A man in his position is only going to be interested in one thing with a girl like you. Spotting another of the waitresses craning her neck to get a better view of the rugby players warming up on the pitch, Sylvia gave a horrified gasp. No, no! You're here to work, not gape at men's legs. Abandoning Holly and Nikki, she hurried over to the other girl. Of course we're here to gape at men's legs, Nikki drawled. Why does she think we took the job in the first place? I don't know the first thing about scrums and lineouts, but I do know the men are gorgeous. I mean, there are men and there are men. And these are men, if you know what I mean. Not listening, Holly stared into space, her confidence at an all-time low. The wonder is not that Eddie dumped me, she muttered, but that he got involved with me in the first place. Oh, don't talk like that. Don't let him do this to you, Nikki scolded. Please tell me you didn't spend the night crying over him. Funnily enough, I didn't. I've even been wondering about that. Holly frowned. Perhaps I'm too devastated to cry. Did you eat chocolate? Of course. Well, chocolate biscuits. Do they count? Depends on how many. You need a lot of biscuits to get the same chocolate hit. I ate 2. 2 biscuits? Holly blushed. 2 packets. She muttered the words under her breath, and then gave a guilty moan. And I hated myself even